Hi, everyone. How are you here on this gorgeous Sunday? At least I hope it's gorgeous where you are. How about the change of seasons, huh? I mean, we are talking about some really hot weather in some parts of the States and even into Canada, abnormally warm for this time of the year. And then things are cooling down day by day and fall getting into its full swing. So here on the West Coast, it's about 10 a.m., so shortly after 1 p.m. on the East. I hope you are starting your day off or starting your afternoon off on a really, really nice note. Grab your cup of coffee and let's get going, at least talking about what's on your mind. And really and truly, we're going to answer everything today. And I say to you, we are going to answer, and you might say, well, who is we? So just to let you know that about a month ago or so, I was able to hire an assistant, and he's much more than an assistant. He's a friend, he's a colleague, and all around nice guy. And you are going to be meeting Zach on several of our trips that are coming up. Maybe you've heard from Zach already via email, but he is a rock star, and I'm so happy to have him by my side. And with that said, I want to bring in Zach right now.
Hello, Seth.
I'm doing well. And Zach, by the way, is gearing up for a cruise. So I'm super pumped that you're going on a cruise next week. So everyone say hi to Zach, and he could see your comments there coming through. How are you? Where are you? What's going on, my friend?
I'm doing great. I am in beautiful sunny California, which is a nice change from smoky, bad air Seattle, which is
Right.
number one worst air in the country for the last week. So
It's true.
I'm now able to breathe again. So that's great. And I am about to fly up to Vancouver and board the beautiful Connings Dam and sail down the coast to San Diego. So I am looking forward to that.
I think that is going to be fantastic. It's really going to be a good way of just relaxing. The coastal cruises really and truly are some of the best in the sense that, especially if you're on the West Coast, you just kind of got to unplug, you get to relax, you get to enjoy. And all cruise lines really pretty much do that coastal kind of cruise. I think there's two options really, Zach, when you have the change of seasons, meaning that the Alaska season closes and the Southern Hemisphere opens back up again. So there are many options that you can go Vancouver, Seattle to Sydney, or they do coastal trips and all of that kind of good stuff. So that's going to be good. Zach, by the way, tell all our friends a little bit about you.
So I've been working in the hospitality world for about 9 years now, and it's been a great travel industry. I've loved it. I've been planning cruises for my family and friends since I was about in fourth grade. So definitely a cruise nerd. So it's rare for me to meet someone who loves cruising as much as I do. And so that's one of the things I really loved connecting with you about, Seth, is
Yeah.
how great cruising is. So but it's fantastic, and I'm very excited to get involved in Sail with Seth. It's such a unique way to travel, I think.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm really, really, really excited to have you. And basically, we're the same person. So
We really
I
are.
mean, right? I mean, it is crazy that we're sharing stories. And then I went out to lunch with Zach's mom and with Zach. And then it's like hearing stories about that, him as a kid, and then me as a kid. And I'm like, I think we are the same. So if Zach looks familiar, it's because you cruise with him in Alaska. And I think when we were on Eurodam back in July, which seems a million years ago, and B seems like yesterday.
It really does.
A lot has happened since that, Zach.
So
Um,
much has happened.
but I will say that you and I clicked right away, and that's the thing where I obviously didn't know I'd be running my own business at this point. And when I kind of started and I was swamped and I was thinking, who can help me? You were the first person to come to mind. So I am very, very, very honored, A, that you're here, and B, that you are going to meeting all of our guests along the way and chatting with them as well. I like what Dee Dee said. Welcome aboard, Zach. You're in for the adventure of your life.
I absolutely am ready for it, and I think exactly the same thing. It's
Yeah.
definitely going to be a wild ride for sure. And
Right, right.
we were on board Eurodam, and my mom and I were like, "Oh, this was the best, one of the best, probably the best cruise we've ever done." We were up on the bow, and probably most of everyone has seen that great picture that we took in
Mhm.
Glacier Bay, right on the bow, which is was an exclusive crew area that you just never would get to see
Right.
anyway, other than through one of your cruises. And we're like, "Oh, this was such a great experience." We're like, "Okay." We were looking at the schedule of all these other cruises, and it was like a week later things changed in I don't even think it was a whole week.
No.
It was like a few days later. It was like,
Yeah.
oh well, I guess everything is changing. So and I was so excited to see that. I was kind of in the back of my mind. I was thinking, oh, I wonder if Seth will, kind of launch his own sail with Seth type thing. And I was so excited to see that you did. And no, I really feel like we've just connected from the beginning. And
Yeah,
it's
for
such a
sure.
great group of friends.
It
It's
is.
what
And
it
you're
feels
going to be
like so.
seeing, yes, that's the best part, right? Martha, who is a dear friend as well, saying, enjoy your cruise, Zach. So that's good.
Thank
Carol
you,
Beth
Martha.
saying, happy to meet you. My friend Barbara there from Long Island. So good to see you and Zach.
Barb and Bob, I remember. Some of
Yes,
you
Barb and
folks
Bob.
here.
Yes, that's
Yes.
them. That's them. Yes. Mary, who's going to be joining us. Rebecca, love Little Bertos. We go way back. So I'm excited to sail with them. By the way, go ahead and be on the lookout for an email, Becky, by the way, because I want to get you in on the Galapagos. I have all your information. Elise, you're going to meet her in Constellation. She's fantastic. And we have more and more and more of our guests. Oh, Nick is here. Jeff is joining us from the New Statendam. Jeff is a President's Club member and a part of Holland America Line.
Oh, fantastic! And that's a great cruise too, going through Europe, I believe.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's in the Caribbean now.
Oh, nice.
Yep. So they're on there. Oh, my friend Michael. Hey, buddy. Newbie here and considering some future cruising. I can't wait. Yes, for sure.
I don't have my sail with Seth mug yet, but I do have my.
You do. You need one. You know what?
I ordered. I've got my merch ordered. So
okay.
I forgot to order the coffee cup.
Good. And Jackie's saying hi from New York. So it's great to see Jackie. Jackie's going to be joining us as well on one of our trips. Janet, also, you'll be seeing her in the Constellation. So you get to see here, this is such an awesome group of people that I can't, really, it's such a supportive group that I honestly couldn't think of anything better. And, it's just awesome. It's awesome. So let's talk about some of the new things, Zach. Oh, by the way, I don't want to, can you stay?
Absolutely.
Are you sure? Okay. All right, cool. Let's talk about some of the new trips that we have coming up. We do have several of the trips that are on the website. By the way, go to my website, sailwithseth.com. We haven't officially launched it, but we haven't. And I need you and your support. And sailwithseth.com is a true labor of love. I have put my heart and soul into that website. So please go to it. Let me know what you think. I like it.
I think it's beautiful, actually. I have to say, I really like the website. Yeah. And there's maybe some cruises on there that people haven't seen yet through the Facebook. So
yeah, exactly.
You never know.
Yeah, exactly. So let's talk about some of the new sailings that are going to be coming out in 2023 and into 2024. So we're going to start off with 2023 right now. Now, these are some of the new sailings. This is not everything. These are just some of the new ones that will be popping up. If you are interested in these, go ahead and leave a message, or better yet, email us, because one of us will be getting back to you. Before we go into that, I just want to say a couple of things. You're going on a cruise next week, and I fly out tonight. And where am I going? So I have been asked, and I am beyond flattered. I am going to be co-hosting, so emceeing, the American Society of Travel Advisors Luxury Summit in Atlanta, Georgia. And I leave tonight, and I start tomorrow afternoon, and it's going to be a 3-day summit. And I get to be on stage. It's kind of one of those things where a really good friend of mine had connections there and told them about me. They reached out to me and they said, we would love you to come to Atlanta and be a part of this show. So I am going to be emceeing this, and I'm so excited. And I'll post pics along the way. But both of us are still tied up with internet, so you email us, and we won't have any problems getting to you.
That sounds
But
like an awesome. That sounds like an awesome experience. I can't wait to hear all about it and see all the pictures.
yeah, I'm super, super, super pumped. I'm really, really, really excited. So yes, 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 and yes, and yes. I am going to Atlanta. I'm beyond honored. I can't wait. I haven't been to Atlanta in, I think, 25 years, probably.
Oh, wow.
Been
It's
a
a
really long time.
great city. We have family back there, so
Oh,
we've
do you?
been back
Yeah, it's
every
really
1
cool.
to 2 years. Yeah, it's a nice. I mean, we're not in the city; we're kind of outside of it, but it's a nice area, and it's probably a little warmer than Seattle, I'm guessing.
Yes, yes.
So,
I'm beyond pumped. I'm really, really excited. I can't wait. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about some of the new trips that are coming out. And with that said, I want to show you this. Now, take a look at the left-hand side of your screen, okay? We just launched, Zach and I worked all day yesterday in looking at different inventories, looking at pricing, because friends, I know that pricing is very important. And I know that you want the best bang for your buck, and I don't blame you. And I am the same way. So I want to make sure that I am giving you something that I would purchase as well. In the meantime, if you are a cruise nut, which we all are, I think, on this, leaving at the end of September into October is Queen Mary 2, the only ocean liner in the world, and she's a part of Cunard Line. You know Queen Mary 2 because she goes on the transatlantics, and this is all the way from New York to London, so on and so forth. We are not doing a transatlantic, but we are going to be going on a Canada-New England cruise, which starts, by the way, in New York City. It then goes to a day at sea, and then you're at Halifax, Nova Scotia, a day at sea, a few stops in Quebec, and then you get into Quebec City, which is also a stunning place, but we get to spend the night on the ship. So that's the part that I think is so awesome. And again, this is on Queen Mary 2 on Cunard Line. I also want to say that if you are a Princess Captain's Circle member, meaning that you are elite or you are black, that transfers over to Cunard. So I just wanted to give you that heads up. Plus, of course, in the true Sail with Seth fashion, I have my friends over at Cunard. They're willing to do a lot of fun things, whether we go out of New York, whether we're along the way. We're going to have some I don't want to spoil it by any means, but I talked to them and we are going to be blowing your socks off. That is for sure on that cruise. But tell us your thoughts on Queen Mary 2, Zach.
Queen Mary 2 is such an iconic ship, and I remember watching all of the documentaries as she was being built, and having an ocean liner is such a rare thing now. I mean, there's only one in the world, and she's such a beautiful ship, and it's a great opportunity, I think. I mean, this is just a fantastic itinerary. Quebec is such a great city, such a beautiful city, and being able to explore with you will be a great opportunity to do in Quebec, but also New York is a wonderful place to start. There's Broadway shows, there's a lot of fun things going on, and I can only imagine that you may have something planned in New York beforehand.
Oh, wait, that was our secret.
Oh.
No, I'm only teasing. It is. But that's the thing. Something in New York. We didn't tell you what.
I don't know what.
But something in New York. That'll be cool. All right. So let's talk about. And you know what? We didn't see this oversight, buddy. Did you see
one? We didn't. No, I see exactly. No, it's 11 to the 11 plus 7. So that would be the 18th, I believe.
Look at this. Back to back. They're the same dates. Typo? Yes, Mary. Yes, it is our problem and our typo. Yes. So I'm blaming that on Zach.
That's okay. I'm totally okay with
that. And thank you. No, I'm teasing because it was me. It was me. And then we're going over the graphics and I'm like, look at this. And I'm like, ooh, look at all this. So
the graphics are pretty though, Seth. They're very
maybe pretty. I won't be making graphics with a glass of wine. Next time, maybe. But let's talk about that back-to-back sailing. Before we go on, I do want to answer a few questions. let's see here.
I saw one question about my email, I think, from Carol Beth, and that is a great
Oh,
question.
Janet, what's
I'm
Zach's
sorry, Janet,
email?
yes.
Sale@Gmail.
We are one and the same for the moment.
For the
So,
moment,
don't look at
until the empire grows and we can get more email addresses. Right now, pinch the pennies, and we work on the same email address. But before you know it, Zach will be VP of something. So
yes.
quote me on that.
I'll get the business cards printed already now.
Yeah, right. I know exactly, which I need to get you some. All right. So Barbara, Bob and Barbara, Bob and Barb,
Oh,
love them.
that's a great
And I
cruise.
said, okay, Mary, it's been on my bucket list. That's amazing. And it's right down the road from you. So, yes. And Elise is wondering, are there single rates? There are single rates because now
Well,
I'm gonna call you out. I'm just gonna, just because we're friends and I feel like I could do it. It's kind of one of those things where it's like Zach's my long lost brother. I don't know where we got lost along the way, but and I'm also much older. So let me tell you that Zach loves cruising in style.
I do. This is very true.
I mean, I'm just going to put it out there, right? Like, you love cruising in style. You take the high.
I always do.
So now for me, I take the. First of all, if you ever see me running around the ship, you know exactly I'm never in my room. I'm like a little mouse running around. Okay. Elise, I booked a single ocean view room. So it's made for singles. And they have singles. So Queen Mary 2 has single rooms available. And yes, that is available. So I just want to let you know that. Send us emails. Again, the email goes on the bottom of the screen, salewithseth@gmail.com, and we'll get you booked on that.
And if you send an email, it's helpful if you can just say if you have a preference on cabin type, if you usually like a balcony or an ocean view or an inside, that helps us get you a quote much more quickly as well. So that's always helpful.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
And, Seth, as a solo traveler, I really appreciate all the work you've done to get all of these great solo rates and single rates and solo supplement waivers. It's such a huge, typically, it's kind of insulting in a way that you pay double to go by yourself. So it's very much appreciated. And I know it's not always on every sailing. Some of the unique date sailings or unique opportunities, there's not always less wiggle room, but that's something I really have appreciated as well.
Well, thank you. And that was something that really bothered me when I was at another cruise line. I'm not saying which one, but everyone knows.
Nobody knows.
And I would always advocate, we have got to bring down this single supplement. There's no way. And it didn't really happen. So my job is to go and get the best possible. And when I say that I have connections at different lines, I do. Could I have gone to work at a different cruise line? I'm sure I could have. But I wanted to work for my friends here. They've been with me for 3+ years. I want to continue to do this on my own with your help. And for the single supplement, it's huge. It's Absolutely. Huge. So I think that's great. And I want to be here for all of my friends, solo or not. But okay. So that is, once again, Cunard Line, September 29th, October 6th. It's a bucket list trip in the sense that you can do Canada, New England on a majority of cruise lines, but you can't do Canada, New England on the prestigious Queen Mary 2. They only do a couple of sailings a year. This is one of them. And sailing out of New York Harbor is like nothing you have ever, 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 ever dreamt of.
You go right by the Statue of Liberty, right?
It's emotional. It is emotional and it is incredible. So I just want to let everyone know that. Now, let's talk about our other cruises that we have, these back-to-backs, okay? This is on Koningsdam, and this is in November, and this is all Zach. So Zach was the one who said, no, you say what you said.
Okay, well, yeah, I follow cruising very closely, and I just saw that Holland America finally came out with their 2023 and 2024 their winter calendar for this upcoming season with the West Coast. And I said, Seth, I see a lot of notes about West Coast, all of our West Coast folks. and we've been trying to get something together for all of our West Coast friends. And this is a great opportunity because you can do one cruise or you can do two cruises. And I think that's such a great, it's a great trip. You're going from San Diego. Santa Barbara is just beautiful. I was there last year on the Zider Dam going on the northbound repositioning, and it's you tender in, and it's you're just kind of right there. There's some great whale watching in Santa Barbara. There's some fun historic little places to visit. So that's a really great stop. You get to sail under the Golden Gate Bridge twice, going in and going out. So that's a fun. San Francisco is my hometown, and that's great. Monterey is a beautiful little city just south of San Francisco, a kind of very small town. So I think this is just a great itinerary, and it's a nice trip for our West Coast friends.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, here's the deal with San Diego. You have all of Southern California. It's a short flight from Northern California. You've got Vegas friends, going over. Phoenix, Yuma. The list goes on and on and on throughout the region. So I know that it is one of those things where it's like getting to Florida sometimes isn't so easy. So if you can do this, that would be great. And our East Coast friends might not want to come to the West Coast for, just a week.
Right? Yeah, it's a long
time. The master himself, Zach, put this one. So go ahead so this is immediately following.
So it's great as we'll get everyone in the same cabin, so you don't have to change rooms. We can get off and explore the San Diego for the day while they flip the ship, or we can stay on board and relax in port. San Diego is probably my favorite embarkation port, actually, that Holland America does. It's like 10 minutes from the airport, so it's a super easy transfer, super easy on and off. It's a little bit smaller. There's usually maybe one or two ships. And they do a great job getting folks on and off. And, whereas Los Angeles, it's a little bit more of a burden to get to the port from.
You're right. You're absolutely right on that.
I mean, San Diego, it's literally a 8-minute drive from the airport. So it's fantastic. You can see the planes coming in and out from the ship. So, and the weather is just gorgeous in San Diego. It's such a beautiful place.
Exactly.
And of course, Mexico is right there. So after we go north, we're going to go south. And we're going to visit Cabo San Lucas, Mazatlan, and Puerto Vallarta, which are 3 beautiful cities. Lots of fun activities there. I'm actually headed on another cruise next month, and we're going to do a cooking school in Cabo San Lucas and in Puerto Vallarta. So that's exciting. I will let you know how that goes, and maybe we'll. You never know what we might have planned.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. So that's awesome. That's awesome. By the way, I want to let everyone know that if you happen to be booked on these trips already, let us do the booking for you. We have to book the cruise for you, just to let everyone know to be a part of the group. But if you have the cruise booked already, and say you happen to be on, like I saw Prisby's comment. Prisby, good to see you, my friend. Prisby says we are on the first week. Wait till you meet Prisby. She's a lot of fun. I will say, just send me a note, and we'll go from there. Okay. So just send me a note. And because Prisby is great, and I want to make sure that that you are a part of things. All right. So that is a look at what we have for 2023, in addition to the many that you see already on my website at Sail with Seth. Let's talk about 2024. Now, 2024 is the Antarctica expedition. I am still working, and right now I still have the group space on Hurtigruten. However, I'm still trying to work pricing out. I do know that's in January 2024. Many of you know that I am really, really, really looking for the best pricing, and I will get you information. If you are interested in Antarctica, this is an expedition where you walk on the continent. This is not one. There are many cruise lines that you just go, you see, you look, and then it's done. This is a true Antarctic expedition. And if you are interested, I already have a list of people. Please go ahead and let me know about it. Sailwithseth@gmail.com, and I will add you to that list. And as soon as I get that information, I will certainly let you know.
Seth, have you been to Antarctica before?
I've never been to Antarctica.
It's
Have
definitely
you?
a bucket. No, I haven't. I would love to go at some point. So maybe
Yeah.
just you never know. Uh,
Yeah. No, it's really going to be. I
and you
mean,
get
it's
to actually walk on the continent. I know there's some cruise lines do on the bigger ships the 2 or 3 day sail by, but where you actually get to get off and walk with the penguins and walk on the ice and just an incredible once in a lifetime kind of experience.
oh yeah, for
I can
sure.
only imagine. So I've seen
Yeah.
some videos that are just incredible.
Yeah, for sure. And then the British Isles. A lot of requests for the British Isles. We are working on that. Many cruise lines don't have their availability and itineraries out yet for summer of 2024 in Europe, but we are looking at a British Isles cruise because Zach, we've both been getting a lot of
Absolutely.
both have access to the inbox, and I think there's a ton of you know which ones we want. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think as soon as those calendars come out, we'll be able to get something together pretty quickly. But
yeah,
that's going to be a fantastic trip as well.
yeah.
So I've also always wanted to do that. So
I know, me too. I haven't done that one, so that's going to be good. But let's talk about this one up on your right-hand side of your screen, the 12-night Mardi Gras and Caribbean. Now, it's February 10th to the 22nd, 2024, and I want to tell you that this cruise is probably a once-in-a-lifetime trip. And I say this, and I hate using that term because I feel like I use it too much.
well, so you just keep putting together all these once in a lifetime trips.
I
So
know,
I
I
mean,
know.
are we just I just everyone just has to take 100 once in a lifetime trips. So and they're all
Well,
unique and they're all different. So
right. Well, here's the thing about this one that I love. This starts out of Tampa, and it's on the Constellation with Celebrity Cruises. Starts out of Tampa, and you're a day at sea. And then you literally spend 3 days. The ship doesn't move. So 2 overnights, 3 days in New Orleans at the heart of Mardi Gras. So the parade, the beads, the masks, the beignets, the everything.
the beignets are my favorite, I have to say.
The beignets are my favorite too. And if you want to do the thing that we're not going to talk about for beads, no judgment. Just saying. Okay. New Orleans, 2 sea days, then Roatan, Honduras, which is not visited by a lot of cruises, but Roatan, Belize City, Cozumel, and then 2 sea days, and then we're back to Tampa. So this one's really unique. 12-night Mardi Gras and Caribbean. I do want to preface that the price point on this cruise is a bit higher than a normal Caribbean cruise, and that is because it is a one and done type of trip, in the sense it's only once a year, and they're not even doing this in 2023. So this is a 2024 12-night Mardi Gras and Caribbean. We were looking up hotels, and
astronomical for Mardi Gras. And frankly, I don't know that I would want to stay downtown in a hotel during Mardi Gras with all the craziness of having the ship in port, being able to go in town, visit, do all the different things, see different places during Mardi Gras, but then have a nice, beautiful celebrity ship to come back to and relax on in the evening, where it's going to be a lot quieter than in the downtown. And I mean, the price wise, hotels are astronomical. I mean,
I think we were looking at some that are close to $1,000 a night.
Absolutely. So, and the cruise is far less than that. So,
and I will also say that if you are familiar with New Orleans, it's very weird because the city is below sea level.
Yeah.
And so you see the Mississippi River. And have you been in New Orleans?
I have. It's been a long time since I've been.
Okay, so you see the Mississippi River, but it's here and you're there. So you got to actually look up to the river. It's bizarre. Anyway, the cruise port is not very far from downtown, and Celebrity will make sure that you go back and forth with shuttles, and it really is the best way to see it. And if you have never done Celebrity before and you are a Holland America Line, don't be afraid to Holland America Line, like 4 or 5 star. I'm going to make sure you're recognized. So just to let you know that.
Seth, you always get the red carpet rolled out for everyone, which
I try.
Which we appreciate.
Thank you. Okay. So Martha says Mardi Gras, yes. British Isles, yes. This is what I'm saying. Martha's fantastic. Oh, Chris. British Isles are a nice cruise. I really want Chris to do a cruise with us. So
Maybe the British Isles will be the one when we get
maybe.
that.
Yes, exactly. Dee Dee says, sign me up for Mardi Gras. Frisbee says, do not breathe out when eating those beignets, powder all over the place. Sometimes I have a very funny picture, and a friend of mine did. Yeah, exactly.
But don't breathe in either, or you start.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Mark. Yeah, exactly. No other cruise lines are going to New Orleans for Mardi Gras. Martha thinks so. That's a great one. Martha put that bug in my ear, so that's a good one. So let us know if you are the availability is great for most of our cruises, but the Mardi Gras one is really booking up.
Let us know ASAP if you're interested in that one, because that definitely will go quickly, I think.
Yeah. And I do want to let you know also that when we talk about the Mardi Gras cruise, that we are in New Orleans for the height of Mardi Gras, and it is 3 days and 2 overnights. And I will also tell you that I'll just say it. I am planning something special for us in Louisiana. So just to let you know.
Hints?
What?
No hints?
No.
Yeah, not
no hints yet. No hints yet. But this is the best part. So when we all cruise together, not only with family, but we're friends, and we have such a great time. So it's an easy flight to Tampa. It's great, especially you Northerners who want to get out for the winter and come on a sunny cruise with us. New Orleans might not be the hottest of places when it comes to temperatures, but it'll be the hottest place in the country in the sense of the fun that we're going to have at Mardi Gras, and then we'll make our way down. So you get to have all the excitement, Mardi Gras, party, have fun, whatever you want. If you don't even want to go, don't worry about it. But, have a great time, and then we get a relaxing rest of the time. So party it up, have fun, stay up late, and then you have multiple days to chill and relax and enjoy. I love that. So again, 12-night Mardi Gras in Caribbean, February 10th of 2024. That's going to be great.
Tampa, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Seth, I think Tampa's a little bit of a smaller port as well. Very easy to get on and off, kind of like San Diego is compared to versus Miami or Port Canaveral or.
Oh, it's so easy.
I mean, it's just right in town, and it's a great, really easy place to get on and off. So it's a nice launching pad for the Caribbean.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And we are going to be going out of Tampa on the cruise on Constellation this upcoming February. If you are interested in that cruise, it's literally around the corner. Let us know, because we might be able to find a spot or two. I mean, there's really no availability left on that one. But if you are interested, that is going to be coming out in February of 2023. And then there's also March of 2023 as well. And I want to let you guys know about this. This is on American Pride. I still have some room left on this cruise. What do you think about this one, Zach?
River cruising is such a cool thing. We did a Mississippi River cruise when I was a lot younger, and it's fun being able to see land the whole time. I mean, you're going by various different places, but the Pacific Northwest is just gorgeous, and I mean the Columbia River Gorge is just one of those places that is just absolutely stunning. And really easy to fly into Portland. Traveling through, it's one of the most beautiful places in the country, I really think.
I think the gorge is stunning.
It's incredible. And these are some great little towns that you stop in, and I can only imagine there's some fun things planned along the way that maybe or maybe not will be a surprise. And you end up in Clarkston, Washington, which is kind of on the south eastern part, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's just a fantastic itinerary as well. I can't believe we still have a couple spots left. It's just such a fun.
Yeah, it is. Beth, you can see her comment. Is there a good solo price on the river cruise? There is low pricing on the river cruise. Again, keep in mind with river cruises in the United States that all of these ships are U.S. built. Everyone has to be authorized to work in the United States. They have to pay United States wages. They have to pay benefits. So the price is a little bit more than an ocean liner cruise. But I want to let everyone know that the amount of service and hospitality is also what you expect on an ocean cruise. So I want to let everyone know that. And this is at the end of March. So the prices are really, really decent. It's a great time to come to the Northwest. You're going to get that true Northwest sense of, liquid sunshine, as we call it, but it's not so much the weather. It's the experience of going through the Columbia River Gorge. And that's Interstate 84, if you're interested to kind of follow along, if you ever have seen it on a map. It's the Columbia River where divides Washington and Oregon altogether. So we do have a few pieces left. There are some single supplements on this, and that's the 8-night Columbia and Snake River cruise through the Northwest. And I want to let everyone know that I am working on getting some really awesome things because you're going through Washington wine country on this. So me and wine hand in hand. So I will be doing that.
Do you prefer red or white?
I prefer red.
Okay.
But there have been some whites that I have enjoyed lately. So, I mean, reds. Look, I'll drink anything. I'll do the rosé. Fine with me. I'll do the red. I'll do the white. So, talking about wine, I'm also on the hunt to do a. This is long time away from now. To do a wine cruise, teaming up with a winery and doing that. So, I feel like that would be a lot of fun. One more that also has garnered interest with a lot of guests, or two more I want to put out there, is this one. This is the classic Italy and Dalmatian coast. And on this one, per se, this one is leaving out of Venice. This is leaving out of Venice. And it is one of those, okay, if you've never been on a sailing ship, it's truly magical. And I'm not just making that up. It's truly magical. Second of all, Venice is my favorite city in the world.
And, Seth, most ships go out of, it's a big container port, right? It's you take a bus. And this one, correct me if I'm wrong, actually, because it's a smaller ship, they go out of Venice. Is that
imagine going on a sailing ship through the Grand Canal.
That's incredible.
Really?
That is beyond. That was Zach's mom behind him.
That's
saying
mom,
really, because A, I love his mom, and B,
I
think she right, exactly. I love it. I love that she's watching, and I also love the fact that I love her. I love the comment kind of thing. Like, are you kidding? It's true. Yes, we're not kidding.
When do you get to do that? I mean, that's the another once in a lifetime experience.
This is amazing. And take a look. Croatia, Dubrovnik, you get to Sicily, Sorrento, places that you don't normally go on bigger cruise ships. You get to do that on the windsurf. And I have done this ship before, and it is certainly a stunning, stunning, stunning ship. This is on their sailing ship. And again, if you want more information on that, please go ahead and send me an email. Send Zach and I an email, because this one is also going to be fantastic. And then, of course, I just got back from Tahiti. That was amazing. We're working on a group for March of 2024. This is also going to be on Windstar, and this is on Papeete, Moorea. This is really going to be fantastic. Raiatea, Taha, Bora Bora, Huahine. I'm going to talk more about that in an extensive live episode, and this is coming up here in a few weeks. I'm still working on getting pricing on all of that, but I do have pricing for the Windstar cruise, and that's the 7-night classic Italy on Dalmatian coast for October 23rd through the 31st of 2023. So literally, we will be boarding the ship 1 year from today. And I want you to take a look real quick at Windstar and how they sail through Europe on their sailing ships. Take a look at this.
What does it mean when we say Windstar knows the way to Europe? It means we know the way to create more time, opportunity, freedom. Select the destination, choose your adventure, and fully immerse yourself like a local. Serving just 148 to 342 guests, our sailing and all-suite yachts are guided by the wind and the stars to nearly 75 itineraries and more than 150 ports throughout Europe. Our private yacht-style cruises deliver you to the doorways of intimate, iconic European settings in France, Italy, Spain, Portugal, Greece, Croatia, Iceland, Norway, and more. With Windstar, coming on board feels like coming home. Personal service and genuine hospitality are provided by friendly crew members who know your name and your tastes. Our casual, welcoming atmosphere means you can relax and be yourself. On board each of our yachts, every meal is a world-class dining experience. Our acclaimed chefs create fresh, regional dishes, delivering flavour from port to plate. You may choose to indulge in exceptional local or global cuisines, created and served daily. Cruise anywhere you like, any way you like. The possibilities are limitless. For a European cruise that's 180 degrees from ordinary, Windstar knows the way.
All right. So once again, there you have it. It truly is an awesome, awesome experience. I was honored to be a part of Windstar's 35th anniversary cruise in Tahiti, which I'll talk much more about that, but concentrating more on the October sailing. This is truly an incredible, and the price is great. It's off season, which is awesome. And what I love so much about this one is the fact that you get to do so much of Croatia, which you normally don't get to do. And Dee Dee said it best. I just talked to Dee Dee on the phone, and she said, just got back from Croatia, do it. Wish I didn't already have a couple of river cruises booked, because Dee Dee told me, send me a note and said, if you do this cruise, please let me know, and I want to come back to Croatia. And I did, and she's like, oh, it doesn't come out to the schedule. But I'm telling you, this is the cruise. If you are into Croatia, you go to these very small places, and it is a really, really incredible opportunity to see. And to leave out of Venice on a sailing ship like this, not have to go to Marghera, not have to go to Trieste. You actually get into Venice, make your way through Croatia and the Dalmatian coast, and then you wrap your way about to come back to Rome.
And, you're on a sailing ship, and this is maybe the only opportunity to truly sail with Seth. So
you're so good. Okay. No, I like that. I like it. I like it.
Rather than just motoring and cruising with Seth. So you could be on a true sailing ship,
right?
Actually, truly sail. So
yeah, absolutely. But that's gonna be a really cool one. So I'm really excited for that. Anyone else have any questions whatsoever before we wrap things up? This is so great. I think so many of you. Let's see here. I just want to make sure that I didn't miss any other.
And I will ask, as a Holland America sailor, I have a lot of credits. Can I use those credits on some of these great sailings with Holland America coming up, or if I have other future cruise credits or deposits?
Yeah, you can.
Which is great. So
yeah, you could do all of that. We take all types of money. I mean, future cruise certificates, absolutely. whatever. I mean, it is, yeah, absolutely. We absolutely do it. Oh, Andrea is my cribbage buddy. And how much cribbage could we play on the back-to-back? We could play a lot.
Koningsdam is a beautiful ship. I just have to say, it's probably my favorite that I've been on so far.
Yeah.
and spending
great.
2 weeks on board, even
Right?
better than 1 week.
We can definitely play a lot of cribbage, my friend.
You might have to teach me cribbage, Seth.
Oh, well, I will say Andrea's husband, Rob, kind of taught me a lot. So he made me an laminated instruction page on one of my cruises. And I will be more than happy to pass that along to you.
Well, that'll be great. I look forward to that.
Yeah, it is really, really good. All right. Oh, Nancy, how you doing? I'll watch the video from the beginning. Sounds good. If you missed any information, please feel free to go ahead and let me know. Also, just to let everyone know that Zach and I have been working on new software for our invoicing. So if you have not received any invoices from any of the cruises, you will receive a new invoice from a new software company that we have. We've grown so quickly, which is awesome. But what we had to do is we had to go away from the preschool model of that to the big boy model of invoicing. So I just want to let everyone know that we have your invoices. They're coming. And if you want to be put to that head of the line, we can certainly do so.
Absolutely.
It's
a lot of manual data entry, but we are getting there. We are getting close. So, that's great. I look forward to playing cribbage on the Constellation.
That was awesome. Nancy's saying, so glad you're doing so well. Nancy, I need you to come on one of our trips. I miss you. Nancy made me a bow tie, which I still need to collect. And I will still wear it. It's an orange bow tie. I will still wear it.
Maybe we need a Sail with Seth bow tie.
Oh, a sail. Oh,
that'd be kind of
Nancy
cool.
could do it. I bet you Nancy could do it. My logo, this logo in a bow tie.
Bow tie or a tie. That would be really cool. I wonder that would be a great thing.
Nancy, can you do that? Look, can you do that in a bow tie? But you'd have to have fabric. I don't know how the whole thing works. But
yeah, we'll have to look into that. That could be fun.
Right. Oh, look. I love it. Yeah, exactly. And for those of you who are joining me that are on a cruise right now, thank you for joining me. I saw people on Rotterdam, and it has been, I'm going to be quite honest with you because I'm very vulnerable. I let everyone know how I feel. It's hard to watch some of those Rotterdam 150th pictures and videos because, I spent a long time there. And but I'm glad that everyone is having an amazing time, and I know that they have put a lot of effort into that cruise. So I am very happy that you all are enjoying it as you should, and I can't wait to hear all about it when everyone comes back. So that anniversary sailing should be arriving in New York, I believe, in about 3 days.
Well, pretty soon we'll have to do the 150-month anniversary of Sail with Seth. So
that would be incredible. That would be incredible. All right. So, by the way, people have been asking. I was going to do a prize giveaway today. Yeah, I was going to do a prize giveaway today.
Prizes are always great.
What?
Prizes are great.
Prizes are great. Yes. And I know that so many of you, Andrea, Spoonflower Fabric, I will email you. Okay, so Andrea, you can get that to Nancy. Amazing. Oh, I love Peggy. I like the tie idea. That's awesome.
I love it. We're going to have to start selling. We're going to open up a little shop on Constellation and sell do ties and bow ties. And for formal night, maybe we can do a Sail with Seth bow tie.
Yeah, right? I know.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Exactly. But we are talking about prizes. We are talking about, and I know so many of you are sticking around because you're like, where is the prize? I don't know if you are sticking around just for the prize or you really love all of our information, but I'm going to go with the latter half of things.
It's our award-winning personalities, Seth.
You're too kind. It could be because you're here. So there's two of those. But we do have a few prizes to be given away. And those prizes, because I said it was coffee with Seth today, just grab your coffee. And I am giving away 4 $25 gift cards to Starbucks.
Ooh.
4 $25 gift certificates to Starbucks. All right, my friend. Yes, exactly. So
I love a good cup of Starbucks.
I know. And the thing is, everyone has Starbucks, right? So that's going to be, a good thing. If you are a prize winner, please let me know and send me an email. Please send me an email so I can get you the gift card sent out to you. Don't put your address, don't put your phone number, none of that kind of stuff here, but go ahead and send me your email address and we'll get that going. If you want to enter for the gift card drawing, go ahead and put enter in the comment. And then that will spark a random kind of, what it does is it goes to another program. And then that program will read all of the drawings that say enter. And then once that goes in, then I get to see who gets to be picked. So it is a random kind of drawing. I'm going to give you a few minutes to go ahead and put in enter. And I will go ahead and let you know who will win the $25 Starbucks card. In the meantime, I'm going to give you a minute to go ahead and put enter. Again, 4 of those gift cards would be drawn. Anything else, Zach, that you want to add before we kind of wrap things up a little bit?
No, I'm just so excited to get started and get on board with you again. And I'm excited to be in the Caribbean in February. I'm going to be on Cunard in Alaska. So that's a great sailing, which we didn't really talk about today, but that's a wonderful Alaska trip.
Yeah.
10 days out of Vancouver. So, and I've always wanted to go on Cunard. It's kind of been a dream for ever. And, they don't do a whole lot out on the West Coast and,
right.
They're more around the world and transatlantic. So having the opportunity to do that is just wonderful. And my mom will be there as well. I'm dragging her on both. I usually how it works is I plan a trip and then I drag my mom along, forcibly. And then she always has a great time. So
no, it is true. And she's a lot of fun and I love it. So that's great. I do want to let everyone know that the Cunard cruise still has availability. It is booking up really well. If you want to see Alaska and you have wanted to see glaciers, multiple glaciers, this is one of the only itineraries that I've ever seen that does Hubbard Glacier and Glacier Bay. It's June 20th, 2023 on the Queen Elizabeth. And before we get to the winning names, I just want you to take a quick little glimpse of how different Alaska is on Cunard than on any other line that you're sailing. Take a look.
That just looks so incredible. And I'm so excited to go back to Skagway and ride the White Pass and Yukon Railroad. I haven't been there in probably 20 years since Holland America only doesn't sail there out of Seattle, and we've always gone out of Seattle. So I've wanted to go back since early 2000s, and I'm so glad to be able to go with you.
Yeah, it's going to be great. So I am really, really pumped for that. So again, if you are interested in the Cunard cruise, please go ahead and send us an email, sailwithseth@gmail.com. We have specials that we can guarantee you in that. We will get you booked on that. It's going to come with onboard credit. It's going to come with a dining package. It's going to come with all of the extras that we can do. Nancy says she wishes that she wasn't having the family reunion, she'd be on Cunard.
Maybe the family reunion should move to the cruise ship. Just gonna throw that out there.
I love it. Bonnie, who I met on one of the Holland America Line cruises that she was on, looking forward to the Cunard Alaska cruise. That's going to be fun. And June, I'd like to do this one. June, we'd love to have you.
We'd love to have you. Send us an email.
There is a lot of extras that we can do that normal guests won't be able to do. So just want to let you know that.
And you know, that ship is very similar for our Holland America friends. The design is very similar, I believe, to some of the Holland America ships. Different, decor is different and different dining venues and such. But I think the layout will feel very familiar, which is nice.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Are we not normal?
Are you saying we're not normal? My mom wants to know if we're not normal sailors.
No.
We're special.
Everyone in a Sail with Seth family is
VIP.
Yes. There we go.
Yes,
there we go. All right. So let's go ahead and pick out some winners so everyone can get back on doing what's going on for their Sunday. I've got to pack. I head to Atlanta here in just a few hours. I can't wait to bring you some news. And don't forget, I'm going to be hobnobbing with some people, which means that I can kind of work my way in getting some special rates. So stick with me, friends. I promise you. You won't go wrong.
I know you've been working on Tahiti really hard, so I can't wait. I can't wait to be able to launch that with everyone.
Yes, exactly. Joyce says QE sounds interesting. Please come along. It's going to be so interesting. And like you said, Cunard doesn't really do a lot on the West Coast. So we're very, very excited. They only have about 4 cruises, I think, doing that. So yeah, there's that. And
you get to go to Skagway and Sitka, which are both great towns, and most cruises do one or the other. There's very few itineraries that do both.
And you have a full day in Victoria. So that's not, normally you go to Victoria from like 8 p.m. to midnight. You don't get to really walk around. Stores are closed. You go to the gardens. It's dark. This full day in Victoria.
Round trip from Vancouver, which is great. Very easy to get to, and I'm sure we'll be working out some transportation details and all that fun stuff. One of the great things, it's been so much fun helping put together everyone's itineraries and making sure for Constellation everyone gets taken care of all the way from start to finish. So
yes, exactly. Okay, all right. So shall we do?
Who are our winners? Yes.
Let me load up this program here, and we will go ahead and. I like Vivian. What? No prize wheel? Vivian, I love it. First of all, I hope you're doing really, really well. And Vivian sailed with us in Norway. And you know what I love so much is that the prize wheel comes on every single cruise. So I'm not telling you anymore. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. But no prize.
We got to talk about Norway. I have not been there yet. So we got to get one planned there too.
Oh, Lord. It's
gorgeous.
Well, yeah, we'll talk about it. Okay, all right, here we go. Let's go ahead and let me pull this up. And if you're having a good Sunday, you're having a lucky Sunday, let's go ahead and email me. Don't forget, if you win, email me, sailwithseth@gmail.com. I will get you out that gift card here rapidly. Okay, first winner we have is Jackie Girardi. Jackie, all right. Jackie, congratulations. Jackie is the winner of a $25 gift card. Okay, now we get to go here. And we have Martha Dillon. Martha, congratulations on that. Absolutely. All right, here we go. And the winner is Wendy O'Shaughnessy. Wendy O'Shaughnessy. It's Wendy O. Wendy O. Wendy O. Congratulations to you. And then let's go ahead and get the last one here. And we've got, come on. We have Joyce Holden.
Very nice.
Joyce. So congratulations to our 4 winners. Congratulations to our 4 winners. Thank you so much for being here. Again, email us, sailwithseth@gmail.com. And we will go ahead and get those gift cards sent out to you. And we are going to really thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I am honored that Zach is here. So I couldn't think of a better person to help. and work together with. But I also want to thank you so much for being there, wanting more information about the Sail with Seth product. And I know that we have so much to offer, and I know that you will guarantee to have a great time. There's a lot of places that you can book your travels with, and I really feel honored that you are here with us because you are truly family, and you'll learn more about our trips. If you pass along the word, that's the best way you could do it. And it's sailwithseth.com, sailwithseth.com. So go out there and spread the love.
And I can't wait to meet everyone and work with everyone. And I've the few folks I've started connecting with, and I there's more to come. And I am very excited to be part of this. So thank you so much for bringing me on board, Seth.
Absolutely. Thank you. And everyone have a great Sunday. Zach, you have an amazing cruise, okay? If you happen to be on Koningsdam, because I saw a couple people might have said that they're on the ship, or
if anyone's on board, definitely let me know.
Be on the lookout for Zach.
Send us an email. Send an email to sailwithseth@gmail.com, and we can grab a cup of coffee or something on board. So that would be great.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, from all of us here, thank you. Have a safe Sunday. Safe travel, Zach. I will see you from Atlanta. I'm going to post some pictures from the American Society of Travel Advisors. And it's called ASTA. And you could just Google it, learn more about it. It's really an amazing advocacy for travel advisors nationwide. And I am very, very, very honored that I'm going to be able to do that. And that's going to take me to Atlanta over the next few days. But please send us emails. We're still on top of it. And I can't wait to hear from so many of you.
Have a wonderful time in Atlanta. That just sounds like such a cool opportunity. So I can't wait.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you. And we will talk soon, okay?
All right. Take care, Seth.
All right. Happy Sunday, everyone. Bye, guys.